finally some new kits coming up in August 2020 announced by Bandai, and first out of the gate is this good looking high grade Rigdias Captain Quatro version. 2090 yen, relatively affordable, and I have to say the kit looks great. In terms of parts separation, obviously nothing much going on there, but this entire kit actually has been remodeled almost from the ground up. There's a lot of changes in terms of the arms, the hands, the legs, so new remodeled parts, and also they have fixed all the joints to make the articulation a lot better for this kit. Secondly, as well, in terms of the head, they've also remodeled the head to make it look a lot better, and I have to say I agree with what is going on here. But again, this being a premium Bandai kit, I think it's going to be out of reach for some of us, including myself. And if you look at this next picture, you will see that this is the Rigdias on the subflight unit. It looks a little bit like the Space Jabber before it, but this is again the next kit that's actually coming out from premium Bandai also is the high grade subflight unit. Frankly speaking, I think for the price that they're asking for the subflight system, it's actually relatively very cheap, 1,320 yen, also coming up in August. But this is not anything new. It is the same kit that they released about let me think, about 2 years back. So it's nothing new, it's just a reissue coming up from Bandai. And I do feel like Bandai is slowly pulling the handbrake in terms of what they are planning to release in quarter 3 and quarter 4 for the year. Usually this time of the year we will actually have a lot more news of what's going to come out in quarter 3 and also quarter 4, but I suppose given the entire COVID-19 situation, they are also worried, can they even resume production in their factory, and even if they can get the products out, they can't get them into the stores with all the challenges of lockdown across the world anyway. So it'll be interesting to see how Bandai actually deals with this. We have seen certain brands who have slowed down in terms of what they plan to release and holding back. For example, all the new movies that's coming out this year has already been rescheduled to be released in theaters for 2021. So it'll be interesting to see how Bandai is going to deal with COVID-19, since this is the 40th anniversary for the Gunpla franchise as well. Okay, now next release is also another reissue, but this is one of my favorite. This is the high grade Gundam Zeta, or Zeta Gundam, right? They released this about a year plus back, and if you compare this with the high grade normal version, you'll be hard pressed to find what were the changes. There are very minor subtle changes in terms of the angle, the armors, and we've actually done a very detailed comparison in terms of the normal version compared to this premium Bandai version. So if you'd like to find out more about that, I'll put the link now on your top right corner of the screen. Just click on the link and you'll be able to see that video that we have made a year plus back. And this next release pretty much flew right under our radar. This is the Zaku 2 Maro 17 version. You can't actually buy this kit, unfortunately. So what has happened was, I think a couple of months ago in Japan, Maro 17, the shampoo brand from Japan, did a campaign to give away that limited edition kit. In order to win it, you have to buy some shampoo products to stand a chance to win the kit in a lucky lottery draw. So unfortunately, obviously, we are out of Japan. We are not able to participate in that contest. So if you guys think that this kit is something that you really want, you will probably have to find this in the Yahoo Japan auction sites and see if anybody is willing to give out one. There's actually quite a few I've seen so far, but the asking price is a little bit high given that this is a limited edition kit. And before we end the video, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you who have watched our last video on the top Gunpla girls you should follow. Some of you loved it, but there was also quite a lot of you who hated our last 2 selection on the video. And I think I hear you guys. Thank you guys for sharing your frustration and your point of view across. The reason why I put those 2 up there, to be very frank, is I'm not a good judge or jury of who I think should be the top Gunpla girls or whatnot. But to be frank, I was just looking through who actually has quite a lot of video views and also are very popular on the social media scene. Hence why Gunpla Melly and also the other Japanese modeler was also included into the list of videos, right? It's just really more of letting the people know that these are the channels available out in the market, and if you want to follow them, there it is. I've definitely also taken out a lot of great recommendations on GP Julie and also Prime 92, and there's a few others as well which I think I will be making a follow-up video in the near future. So I hear you guys, let's focus on skill builders and not those who are just flaunting their personality. So thank you guys again for all the critique. I am listening and feedback are taken well, clear, loud and clear, right? So until then, I hope all of you are staying safe at home. Please clear your Gunpla backlog, build more Gunpla if you have the time, and if you have any more comments on our videos, please do let us know in the comment section down below. More than happy to engage you guys in the comment section. And for those of you who are new to our channel, hey, do consider subscribing if you love what we're putting out here in the market. Thank you guys so much for watching and stay safe. Thank you. Goodbye.